Education disrupted inside Silicon Valley's playbook for wooing school superintendents. Baltimore County, Maryland, they call it the Church Lane Hug. That is how educators at Church Lane Elementary Technology, a public school here, describe the protective two-armed way they teach students to carry their school-issued laptops. Administrators at Baltimore County Public Schools, the 25th largest public school system in the United States, have embraced the laptops as well as part of one of the nation's most ambitious classroom technology makeovers. In 2014, the district committed more than $200 million for HP laptops, and it is spending millions of dollars on math, science, and language software. Its vendors visit classrooms. Some school children have been featured in tech company promotional videos. And Silicon Valley has embraced the school district right back. HP has promoted the district as a model to follow in places as diverse as New York City and Rwanda. Daily Computers, which supplied the HP laptops, donated $30,000 this year to the district's education foundation. Baltimore County Schools top officials have traveled widely to industry-funded education events, with travel sometimes paid for by industry-sponsored groups. Silicon Valley is going all out to own America's school computer and software market, projected to reach $21 billion in sales by 2020. An industry has grown up around courting public school decision-makers, and tech companies are using a sophisticated playbook to reach them, the New York Times has found in a review of thousands of pages of Baltimore County school documents, and in interviews with dozens of school officials, researchers, teachers, tech executives, and parents. School leaders have become so central to sales that a few private firms will now, for fees that can climb into the tens of thousands of dollars, arrange meetings for vendors with school officials, on some occasions paying superintendents as consultants. Tech-backed organizations have also flown superintendents to conferences at resorts. And school leaders have evangelized company products to other districts. These marketing approaches are legal. But there is little rigorous evidence so far to indicate that using computers in class improves educational results. Even so, schools nationwide are convinced enough to have adopted them in hopes of preparing students for the new economy. In some significant ways, the industry's efforts to push laptops and apps in schools resemble influence techniques pioneered by drug makers. The pharmaceutical industry has long cultivated physicians as experts and financed organizations, like patient advocacy groups, to promote its products. Studies have found that strategies like these work, and even a free $20 meal from a drug maker can influence a doctor's prescribing practices. That is one reason the government today maintains a database of drug maker payments, including meals, to many physicians. Tech companies have not gone as far as drug companies, which have regularly paid doctors to give speeches. But industry practices, like flying school officials to speak at events and taking school leaders to steak and sushi restaurants, merit examination, some experts say. If benefits are flowing in both directions, with payments from schools to vendors, said Rob Reich, a political science professor at Stanford University, and dinner and travel going to the school leaders, it's a pay-for-play arrangement. Close ties between school districts and their tech vendors can be seen nationwide. But the scale of Baltimore County Schools' digital conversion makes the district a case study in industry relationships. Last fall, the district hosted the League of Innovative Schools, a network of tech-friendly superintendents. Dozens of visiting superintendents toured schools together with vendors like Apple, HP, and Lego Education, a division of the toy company. The Superintendents League is run by Digital Promise, a nonprofit that promotes technology in schools. It charges $25,000 annually for corporate sponsorships that enable the companies to attend the superintendent meetings. Lego, a sponsor of the Baltimore County meeting, gave a 30-minute pitch, handing out little yellow blocks so the superintendents could build palm-sized Lego ducks. Karen Cater, the chief executive of Digital Promise, said it was important for schools and industry to work together. We want a healthy, void of conflict of interest relationship between people who create products for education and their customers, she said. The reason is so that companies can create the best possible products to meet the needs of schools. Several parents said they were troubled by school officials getting close to the companies seeking their business. Dr. Cynthia M. Boyd, a practicing geriatrician and professor at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine with children in district schools, said it reminded her of drug makers promoting their